Mama Biafra demands apology, 1 billion naira from DSS over detention. Now, Uzamaka Jezie Mrs., popularly called Mama Biafra, has filed a fundamental rights suit against the Department of State Security, that is the secret police in Nigeria, before the Abia State High Court over her arrest, incarceration, detention if you like, torture. This thing happened last year. The woman stayed there for many months. She was apprehended during a court appearance of Onyendu. The woman was arrested during a court appearance. Nobody found, she was not arrested maybe where she was in the bush cooking for criminals. She was not arrested where she was, in the building or any enclosed place, maybe helping criminals, keeping gun for them, like a woman in her age. Maybe she has been accused of, she was arrested where she was committing a crime. No. She was arrested during a court appearance in Abuja. So if this woman has a skeleton in her cupboard, maybe she's a criminal-minded person or she's already a criminal, she's flouting the law of the land. I don't think she would be in that court, such a exposed place. To do what? This is a woman who are only sin, but because she was standing behind the leader of the IPOB as a foster mother. Yes, that's the only sin she committed. She said this man is a human being. Yes, the parents are late, but that doesn't mean that we abandon him completely. This Mama Biafra, Uzamaka Jezie, she is one among millions of Igbo women who will do the same thing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are willing and every day. They are doing it in their various places. They have been standing behind Onyendu and said, look, this young man, he will not die. We will not kill him because he committed no offense. That was the only offense the woman committed. So wherever Nnamdi Kanu goes, he will go, she will go. Whenever Nnamdi Kanu appears in the court, the woman will appear in the court. So, but Nigeria, the secret police, their own is to discourage, intimidate, harass people to stop following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or to stop agitating for Biafra. That's their own. So if they see you in that regard, that you have sympathy for Biafra or you are agitating for a better, for Biafra referendum, or you are talking about Biafra, or you even putting on anything resemblance of, a rising sun, you became the enemy of the state automatically. So that's the highest offense in Nigeria as we're speaking now. To talk of Biafra, to mention it, you have to be very careful if you mention it. Because that's what they're doing. But look, people are not being intimidated. You cannot intimidate the people because it's a massive movement. It's a massive movement. You can't intimidate anybody. Now, for all the things they have been doing, what's still happening? Biafra is on course. Biafra is still on course. On course. And so, Mama Biafra, in the suit filed on January 13, 2023, and it was filed on her behalf by IPOB Counsel, Alo Ejimako, the special counsel. Mama Biafra wants the court to declare that her arrest, detention, and mistreatment or maltreatment for 4 months and the DSS refusal to produce her before a court was illegal and in violation of her personal liberty and right to fair hearing. So she also wants the court to give an order of injunction restraining and prohibiting the respondents, that's this secret police, from further arresting her, arresting her or requiring her to continue to be reporting or presenting herself monthly or otherwise to the respondent's office, that is the DSS, the secret police office in Omahia, Abia State. An order mandating and compelling the secret police to issue an official letter of apology to her for the infringement of her fundamental rights and publication of said letter of apology in 3 national dailies. An order mandating and compelling the respondents, that the secret police, to pay the sum of 1 billion naira, 1 billion naira being monetary damages, jointly and severally for the physical, mental, emotional, psychological, property and other damages suffered by her as a result of the infringements of her fundamental rights by the secret police, and for such order or further orders as the Honorable Court may deem fit to make in the circumstances of the suit. So that is it. So that's what is happening. The special counsel has filed the suit, and some people will say, what about the ones they have won? The ones Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor has won, and the ones Onyende has won. All the monies, all the damage, all the money awarded to them by the courts, while the federal government has paid it. Yes, it doesn't matter whether they pay it or not. It is there for them. It is on record that look at what the court has said, that you have to pay such amount of money in damages. Even the one United Nations working group on human rights said, it is there. It is hanging on their neck about the damages they must pay to Onyendu. It is there. It is hanging on their neck. So it doesn't matter whether they pay it now or not. They must heed to it. It must be obeyed, though. So that these are the evidence. So Mama Biafra has approached the court, and we believe she will, by the grace of the Almighty Chukwu Kabiama, because this country, their judicial system. It's only by the grace of God that the leader of the IPOB was able to get justice at the appellate court. And otherwise, the contraption, how it works. So we pray that Chukwu Kabiama also make it happen, that this woman will get justice. This issue of every day she goes to court, she goes to DSS office to do what? You kept him for over 4 months in detention facility. She never appeared in a court. So what's happening? You later released her. So why still suffering her to come to DSS office then on daily basis to do what? To come and report and so on what? For what? For what? If you have found him guilty as a secret police or as an agent of government, you approach the court. That's what you're supposed to have done since over 4 months you had her. You approach the court. You prosecute her in the court of law. Yes, through the police. But you kept her, torturing her, maltreating her, and after over 4 months you release her, and you still demand her to come to your office to do what? So we believe that the court, the Chukwu Kabiama, will use them, because he used them to bring justice to this matter. Because the court in Nigeria is under Buhari. He's using them the way he likes. It's only when the Chukwu Kabiama makes interventions, we say the cases or such circumstances where the appellate court says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been declared free, discharged and acquitted. That is the intervention of God. You don't find justice in Nigerian courts.